What's up, YouTube? KT here. Give you guys an update today on or about March, I don't know, middle of the month. I had some issues with my Volkswagen, my CC, my daily driver. And haven't uploaded anything yet. I've been busy with work and school. But today I'm going to be running an errand. I want to take the valve stem seals over to my machine shop dude, Wolf Machine in Austin. The guy's been on the car scene in Austin that I know of for 30 years probably. So I'm taking the valve stem seals over to him. I started checking around and all the prices for rebuilt heads, remanufactured heads, etc. were like crazy. Like $900 is the cheapest I found. Who is that? Blue helmet. Anyhow, found the cheapest I found was $900. And whenever you order a part online, you don't know what you're getting. I was watching a video about this guy rebuilding his jet ski and ordered a head online, and it looked great. It was, you know, shot peened and blasted and cleaned up and knew everything. But around the mating surface, where it made it to the head, I mean, where it made it to the jug, you could see the water had corroded it all, and there was hardly any mating surface. It looked great. I can't believe they rebuilt it. They spent the money to rebuild it, but I guess if they can get somebody to buy it online, they will. And that's what I was worried about with my head. So when I took it into the machine shop, David checked it out, and it's in good shape. It's got 120,000 miles on it. He's like, man, for an aluminum head on a 4-cylinder, that's just about broke in. So he checked that out. It surfaced fine, and let's see, he pulled all the valves out. I've got 8 bent valves on the exhaust side and 4 on the intake side. So he was able to get me hooked up with a set of used valves for $75, and that worked out great because Volkswagen wanted $680, the best aftermarket I could find. Best value for the best price was $420. I found some chicken shit valves by a company called D&J I'd never heard of, and I called him on the phone to ask him about those, and he's like, hey, by the way, a young fella brought a head in, a junkyard head. He had the same issue, jump time, bent some valves, but apparently it destroyed his engine, so he bought a salvage yard engine, pulled the head off of it, took it over to David, and already had new set of valves, new springs, keepers, everything. So David calls me on the phone, and I called him to ask him about the D&J, and he's like, well, the kid just brought this junkyard at salvage yard, so let me check it out. If the valves are good, you know, do you want some used valves? I'm like, shit, it's gonna save me some money. You know, I'm already into this thing for about $1,000 so far, and I haven't even bought the valves yet or paid for the machine work on the head. So he pulls them out of the old head and faces them, which is, he puts them in a lathe or a mill, puts them in a mill, and you set up a dial indicator and you spin the mill and you watch your dial indicator, and he said they're all within like 1/1000th of an inch of each other, which is virtually zero. He said he'll be able to seat them in just fine. So yeah, $75 instead of $400, the best deal I had so far. So I'm going over to put these, drop these valve seals off. It's a Sunday, and it's literally the only time I have to do anything. Oh look, somebody from California. What do you know? I'm tired of seeing people come here from out of state. The reason I'm tired of seeing people come here from out of state is because nobody has anything good to say about Texas. You know what I mean? Everybody talks shit about Texas. Most people. I just look at forums, and everybody thinks just because we have big balls and we're proud of our state that we're arrogant and egotistical and blah blah blah. But you know what? Sure seems like a lot of people are coming here. They love our money. economy is great here. And don't get me wrong, come to Texas, please. If you're not a fucking asshole, I'm sorry. If you're not an asshole, please come to Texas. If you know anybody that's an asshole and they're talking about moving to Texas, tell them don't move to Texas, that we've got our fill of assholes already. Like this guy right here on a fucking 4-lane highway riding a bicycle. So you see this? This is a 4-lane highway. And he's riding a fucking bicycle. People from Texas don't give a shit to ride bicycles. I'm gonna get on a motorcycle or something or get in a car or pick up. Do it that way. Alright. Ran over. What do you know? Somebody else from out of state. Here we go. Oh, but he's staring at his car. I almost passed up my turn. Alright, Indiana. Somebody else from out of state. You know, when I'm talking about people talking shit about Texas, it's typically the forums. I get on a lot of forums. I get on a lot of comment sections and stories. I'm pretty politically active and very opinionated when it comes to politics, and I'll get on some forums, and you know, guess what? My username is TexR6S, so people are able to deduce with a name like TexR6S that I'm probably from Texas, and they love to flame us down here. So yeah, it's bullshit. But that's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about people that know like it, Texas. All right, let me think of an ingenious way to leave this for David, so he can find it. Whew. By the way, I'm wearing my leathers today, and it's like almost 90 degrees. Well, let me show you these seals. Here they are. That's it. That is it right there. There's 16 of them. Volkswagen wanted $165 for that. And I found these. They're made by a German company, and their home office is in Ohio or something like that. And yeah, so anyhow, all right, let me see if I can find some place to stash these. I think I'm gonna put them in this disconnect. Tell him, hey dude, it's okay. I'm an AC dude. I'm an AC guy. I know how these things work. There we go. KT was here. All right. Well, that's it. I just wanted to show you those. Until next time, y'all. KT out.
Do you feel the vibe?